In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and fertile fields, there lived a wealthy man named Jacob. He was a kind and just father to his two sons, Ethan and Levi. While Ethan, the elder, was steadfast and dutiful, the younger son, Levi, was restless and ambitious. From a young age, Levi had always been different. He had an insatiable curiosity, an eagerness to explore beyond the familiar landscapes of his father's estate. He often asked travelers about the distant lands they had visited, their cultures, the foods they ate, and the marvels they had witnessed. The stories filled him with wonder and an unquenchable thirst for adventure. Unlike his elder brother, who found fulfillment in the stability of home, Levi felt constrained. The routine of tending livestock, managing crops, and overseeing laborers felt like a slow suffocation to him. He longed for the unknown, for excitement, for a life beyond the boundaries of the village where he had been born and raised. One evening, as the golden sun dipped below the hills, casting an amber glow over the land, Levi sat outside, deep in thought. The village festival was in full swing, with music and laughter filling the air. But even amidst the joy, he felt a yearning that nothing could satisfy. He knew what he wanted, but he hesitated. The next morning, with determination in his heart, he approached his father, Jacob, who was seated beneath the great oak tree in the courtyard, reading an old scroll. "Father," Levi said, his voice steady but filled with urgency, "I have something to ask of you." Jacob set down the scroll and looked at his son with gentle eyes. "Speak, my son. What troubles your heart?" Taking a deep breath, Levi knelt before his father. "I want my share of the inheritance now. I do not wish to wait until you are gone. I want to go into the world and seek my own fortune, to live my own life." Jacob's heart grew heavy with sorrow. He saw the eagerness in Levi's eyes, but also sensed the folly in his request. He knew that the world was not as kind as Levi imagined, that the comforts of home were not so easily replaced. But Jacob also knew that some lessons could only be learned through experience. Ethan, who had been listening nearby, stepped forward, his face a mixture of anger and disbelief. "Levi, how can you ask such a thing? Our father has given us everything we need. Why would you want to leave the safety of home?" Levi turned to his brother, his expression resolute. "Ethan, I do not want to live in the shadow of another. I need to find my own path." Jacob sighed, placing a hand on his son's shoulder. "If this is truly what you desire, I will not stand in your way. But know this, my son, wealth is fleeting and the world is not always kind. Choose your path wisely." With a solemn nod, Jacob divided his wealth and gave Levi his portion. It was a significant amount, enough to build a prosperous life if spent wisely. But wisdom was something Levi had yet to acquire. Levi, thrilled by his newfound riches, wasted no time in leaving the village. He packed his belongings, donned the finest garments he could afford, and set out before the first light of dawn. As he walked away, Jacob stood at the gates, watching his son disappear into the horizon, whispering a prayer for his safety and wisdom. Levi's heart raced with excitement as he journeyed beyond the familiar fields and into the unknown. The road stretched before him, leading to new places, new faces, and new experiences. His dreams of grandeur were finally within reach, and he felt unstoppable. But little did he know, the world outside was not as forgiving as the home he had left behind.